Imagine waking up one morning to find that, in exactly 1,000 days from now, everything you rely on digitally could simply vanish. Your photos, your emails, your social media, your work files, gone in an instant. The world as you know it, suddenly disconnected. No warning, no time to prepare, just silence from every device you own. This isn't a scene from a dystopian movie. It's a real possibility, and the countdown has already begun. No Google to search for answers, no banking to access your money, no WhatsApp to message your loved ones. The digital infrastructure we take for granted every day could be wiped out in a matter of hours. Imagine the chaos, businesses unable to operate, families unable to communicate, emergency services struggling to coordinate. NASA has just issued a quiet but urgent warning about the upcoming solar maximum in 2027. This is a period when the sun's activity reaches its peak, sending powerful solar flares and geomagnetic storms hurtling toward Earth. These storms have the potential to disrupt satellites, power grids, and every digital system we depend on. This isn't just a simple power cut that lasts a few hours. It's a total digital blackout, one that could plunge entire cities, even countries, into darkness and confusion. The difference is staggering. A blackout you expect to end soon, versus a world where no one knows when, or if, the lights will come back on. It's not just about losing power, it's about losing access to the digital backbone of our civilization. A global digital blackout that could last for months, leaving us to rebuild from the ground up. Are we ready for the 2027 warning? The clock is ticking. Beneath the surface of our oceans, a vast and intricate network quietly powers our modern lives. Stretching across the globe, there are over 1.4 million kilometers of undersea fiber optic cables, enough to circle the Earth more than 35 times. These cables are the invisible threads that connect continents, nations, and people, carrying nearly all of the world's internet traffic at the speed of light. Every video call, every email, every online transaction, almost everything we do online, relies on these slender glass fibers, bundled together and protected by layers of steel and waterproofing, lying silently on the ocean floor. These cables are, quite literally, the veins of the internet, pulsing with data, linking billions of devices, and enabling the digital world we take for granted. Without them, the global economy, communication, and even daily life would grind to a halt. But in the year 2027, the sun is reaching the peak of its 11-year solar cycle, a period known as solar maximum. During this time, the sun unleashes powerful solar flares and coronal mass ejections, sending waves of charged particles hurtling toward Earth. These solar storms can disrupt satellites, power grids, and most critically, the undersea cables that form the backbone of our internet. A massive solar flare, if it strikes Earth directly, could induce powerful electrical currents in these cables, overwhelming their protective layers and frying the delicate electronics that keep the world connected. In an instant, the digital lifelines we depend on could be severed, leaving entire continents in the dark. Imagine waking up to a world where the cloud simply disappears. No emails, no streaming, no online banking, no way to connect with loved ones across the globe. This is the science behind the threat, and it's a reminder of just how fragile our digital civilization truly is. Day 1, you wake up, reach for your phone, and see those dreaded words, "no service." At first, you might think it's just a glitch, maybe your provider is down, but as you look around, you realize everyone else is having the same problem. No calls, no texts, no internet. Social media is silent. The world, so used to being connected every second, suddenly feels eerily quiet. You try to check the news, but nothing loads. Panic starts to ripple through the city as people realize this isn't just a local outage. Something much bigger is happening. By day 3, the consequences are impossible to ignore. ATMs everywhere are out of cash. People line up, hoping for a miracle, but the screens just flash error messages. Banks can't process transactions. Shops stop accepting cards. Suddenly, cash's heartbeat, its supply chain, grinds to a halt. Cargo ships sit idle at ports, unable to navigate without GPS. Delivery trucks are stranded, warehouses fill with goods that can't move. Supermarket shelves start to empty. The global flow of food, medicine, and essentials is frozen, all because the technology we depend on has gone dark. Our modern world is a delicate house of cards, balanced on invisible networks and silent signals. But now, the sun, unpredictable and powerful, threatens to blow it all down. In a single moment, everything we take for granted can vanish, leaving us to face the chaos that follows. The 2027 cycle is predicted to be the strongest in 20 years. This isn't speculative fiction, it's a statistical certainty. Are you holding physical cash? Do you have an offline map? If not, you're already behind. The 2027 blackout will separate those who prepared from those who didn't. Will you be ready when the lights go out for good? Subscribe to VarunVisualsGlobal for the next 2027 update.